Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3, is probably the biggest gaming event held each year for purposes of advertising and introducing upcoming games and game-related merchandise. This year it's happening on June 12/14th, and it also just happens so that I won't be able to cover any news straight after that point in time. So instead, I decided to do this little video discussing things I expect to see on the event. One of the biggest thrills of E3 is that it's actually very unpredictable. You never know when a random tweet from Funimation is a calculated marketing campaign and new Smash has become 50% more anime. Also, for every game to be announced at E3, there lies a possibility of cancellation and replacement. Remember Prey? It was supposed to be a very cool bounty hunter game, and instead we got, well, Prey. I'm saying this in case somebody important at CD Projekt Red is going to walk up and say, "Cyberpunk? Oh, we cancelled that a long time ago. Our new project is Berserk, Monsters and Hosts, coming up 2019. Keeping that in mind, let's start with predictable things. One Piece World Seeker is a game we haven't heard of for a good while. Remind you that rumors about the game being in development start way back in 2017, and ever since then, we only got shallow pieces of information on it. E3 presents a great opportunity to showcase some juicy gameplay parts, or at least release a new trailer, or maybe announce a release date which is scheduled for this year. Anyway, One Piece is one of the biggest anime ever, and One Piece World Seeker promises to be one of the biggest anime games this year, so it would be a shame to hear absolutely nothing from it on the biggest gaming event. Naruto Shinobi Striker release date, along with other exciting announcements, should be up fairly soon, or so was said by producer at Bandai Namco around a month ago. Still no release date, but we got scans for new characters, new mode, and new map. I hope that all of the little teases will blow up at E3, creating this massive hype for upcoming beta, which is coming up in July/August. Even better if something from a single player part will be announced, a story mode will be highly appreciated. And maybe if all of this will go smooth alongside with working beta, we can finally say that this is going to be a really good Naruto game. As a minimum, at least they have time to advertise their product slowly. My Hero Academia One Justice just went for 2 trailers, revealed 15 characters, and said fuck it, release the game in 3 months. Chances are, we're gonna get bombarded by My Hero Academia news really soon. Or maybe they're saving everything for E3. Just saying, you know what? We're not revealing anything, and then suddenly 15 more characters, here you go. Gameplay footage with commentary, trailers, choke on it. Or the worst case scenario, the game is so bad that they're just trying to keep it really low. You know, just please don't pay attention to us. This is just a test. Or maybe they're riding the anime wave, saying that, oh, everyone watches this show, we don't need advertisement, everyone will be looking for a game anyways. Whatever the case, I'm feeling that this game will have some representative footage on E3, because I have high hopes for it. I hope that everything will be fine. Please be, that's all I got to say. There are also a couple of games that have good chances of showing up at E3, and that might turn out to be really good, but those are also ones that I just don't care about currently. I'm talking about Code Vein, God Eater 3, and Black Clover. I might have to check some of them out, but so far there's just no appeal to get me really sucked into digging up information for them. I think I personally would be more excited to see more footage from Soulcalibur VI, even though it's only slightly anime-ish. But it deals with fighting games, which is a good portion of the channel too, just like MK11, which has good chances of being announced, but keeping it to a single theme. I'll say one thing though, I think that people give too much shit to Black Clover. It's especially considering that this is a third-person shooter game with RPG elements that aren't even introduced yet. It has good team-based potential in gameplay, and it spits out trailers pretty consistently. I'd look out for it, but can't argue with audience's reception. Moving on, I also want to talk about Ghost Chances. Those are basically games that you really wanna see, but probably will not happen. For instance, you look at Square Enix logo in participating companies and you think, Final Fantasy VII Remake, that would be nice. You look at Atlas and you think, Persona 5 Arena, give it to me. Or you look at Capcom and you think, Devil May Cry 5. Or look at Pink Pineapple, that's the wrong one. On another note, Bloodborne 2 can also happen, or, you know, Ghosts of Tsushima might be weeb enough. No matter how you look at it, I think there will be content for all of us to enjoy. So, I shared my thoughts, now it's time for yours. Tell me what you want to see at E3 this year. Are you more excited to see something new announced, or to see footage of the games that we don't quite yet have a release date for, but that are promising to be hype? Fantasize and anticipate.